Good morning, I am Jack and this is Log Cabin Firewood. Today, we are going to play with a little bit of the locust and cherry that we have already split. Our hoard is slowly diminishing. There's still the oak left, and 1, 2, 3, 4.5 rows of the locust and cherry. The tree service hasn't been here yet, but we are trying to make some room so that we have some place to put this wood. With everybody talking about innovating their wood yards and their systems and their ideas, I came up with a solution to where I think I can store more firewood in the wood yard this year. Check this out. Let me know what you think. So in the past, I've always ran the property line in one long row, and I was able to store 10 cord here. And that's just from right there to right here. But now we are going to do some rearranging and start stacking this way. So now, in the space that I could previously only store 2 cords, I will be able to store 6. But this on the left was that load of sweet gum and a little bit of maple. And then this stuff over here was the first load I've split of the cherry and locust. And what's in the trailer, even though you can't see it because Mr. Sun's blinding us, what's in the trailer right now is all cherry and locust. Super primo stuff. But what I'm thinking is I can stack 2 cords here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'll have to skip a little bit here because this grouping of trees. But then I will start right back up right here with another 2. Give myself some space in between. 4, 6, 8, 10. So I'll be able to put 16 cord just from right here to the road. I'm still going to keep some space here to park this little utility trailer. So these 3 cords here will probably still remain in the same spot. But I've already started stacking this way back here. This is my personal heating wood back here. This cherry and locust is going to end up being my personal wood as well. I just thought it would be better just to stack up here because it was easier for right now. It was pouring down rain the other day when I backed in to stack this stuff. But enough chatting, let's get to stacking. We're also going to have to set up another row of pallets here to start the 3rd new cord of the season. But here we go, let's get to stacking. The sun in this spot is ridiculous. So, sorry about the glare, guys. But we'll get this half a face cord stacked up here, and we'll set up some more pallets. This is going to be some premium firewood here. Hopefully by the time I get to this, we have the boiler set up. And I'm sure this being out by the road, this is the best part of the property to get sun. This stuff will season up rather nicely. Yeah, it is. So the way I am stacking these, I'm stacking them right about 50-ish inches tall. That way to allow for some shrinkage. But these are pre-measured cords, 8 foot, 4 foot, and 52 inches tall. That way it takes the guesswork out when we do go to sell these. But again, this stuff here will probably be my heat. This is too good to sell. I don't get nice stuff like this all the time. This was my buddy Zach and his uncle that hooked us up with this. This was from a couple videos ago. I did 2 videos back to back. They were called the Motherload Part 1 and 2. I'll put a link in the top corner here. Check that out if you're interested. That was 2 days of some fun. I even took off work. I was having so much fun. Some days you just need to have some decompression time by yourself in a field, in the woods, anywhere. And at the time we were working a bunch. I said, you know what? I'm taking the day off. So treat yourself every now and then with a day off. I know there's a couple of you that are going to say, oh man, I haven't had a day off since, you know, so and so. But take a day off. Get somebody to cover for you. All right, there we go. There's that little bit finished up here. Now we are going to have to move some pallets around, blow some leaves out of the way, pull the trailer ahead and scoot it over, and I'm going to start a new pile over here. So now that we've got the half of a third of a cord done, we're going to get situated now to set up another row of pallets here. And I brought out, in my opinion, what is the best backpack blower on the market. This is the Echo PB9010T. This thing is ferocious. One of the best things I've spent money on. Yeah, I was looking for the steel. I believe the 800 series, you know, the biggest, baddest one they had. They didn't have it. And then they put this on my back. I went outside, blew some stuff around. I said, give it to me. And because I frequent my saw shop so often, he gave it to me at last year's price, which was nice. I think we bought this back in February of this year, something like that. But let's get this, get these leaves blown out of here. Give us a nice, clean, fresh slate. Then we'll pull over a corner pallet and go to town. Now that we have our area cleaned up, we're going to go over here and grab a corner piece, since I have a couple of these already made. What I have intended on spacing in between these was about 3 feet. Once this pallet's gone, that won't be here any longer. If we do put it back here, we will push it back that way. We'll get a tape measure and make sure this pallet's 3 feet. So we're just going to measure 36 inches pallet to pallet. I need to be pretty much on this other pile, which is okay because eventually it's going to be gone. So there we go, I got 36. We'll make sure we're close up here. Actually come back a touch. There we go. It's nice that I have a couple of these already made up to where I can just set them down here. I like it a lot. These pallets are a little wonky because of the roots, but they will settle once they get some weight on them. Oh, man down. I knew that was going to happen as soon as I looked at it. Some of this locust sounds really dry already. Figured this stuff's been sitting here cutting rounds in, I guess, 2 months, something like that. Well, as you can see, we ran out of daylight, but we got, I guess we're going to call it 2.5 face cords. I'm probably 2 wheelbarrows short of calling it 2.5 face cords. But this one's done. This is that gum and softer hardwoods. I still got to put half of a face cord in there. But that's going to be it for today. We'll come back when we have some daylight and continue splitting. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Stay safe and take care of each other. We'll catch you back here next Saturday, 6:30 a.m. Take it easy.